Hola Marvel fanáticos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Les traigo las noticias de esta semana de Marvel. Sin más que agregar, empecemos. En X-Men Apocalypse tenemos el vistazo al concept art de Arcángel, la bomba de Deadpool, tenemos el vistazo a Deadpool en acción con sus armas y la recreación de la escena filtrada en la Comic Con. Ed Skrein ha revelado a quien interpretará en Deadpool y será a Jackson Francis, siendo este parte del proyecto Arma X y asistente del Dr. Daredevil. Tenemos la imagen de Deadpool con Megasonic en Age Warrior, imagen de Deadpool leyendo su último cómic y presentación de su cameo de Chimichangas. Tenemos vistazo al traje de Yellow Jacket en Ant-Man y vistazo de la Mole y Reed Richards en el reboot de los Cuatro Fantásticos. Tenemos un rumor que afirma que Ernie Hudson podría ser el Rey T'Chaka, padre de T'Challa alias Black Panther. Marvel desarrollará un spin-off de Agentes de Shield y que esta serie se podría ver como consecuencia del final de temporada de Agentes de Shield y será sobre los inhumanos. Este viernes se estrenó la serie de Daredevil para Netflix y se nos mostró todos los trajes que usará en la serie, siendo el último que usará en sus últimos capítulos contando esta, con 13 capítulos. Kevin Feige dice que se buscan localizaciones para la filmación de Doctor Strange. Ahora pasemos a Avengers. Esta semana se nos mostró nuevas imágenes del tras cámaras y se presenta a este personaje revelando que es la Doctora Chon, nuevo interés de Thor. Se nos muestra este banner de Avengers Age of Ultron y el poster de Vision con el tráiler final de Avengers.
All set up, boss.
Actually, he's the boss. I just pay for everything. And design everything. Make everyone look cooler.
The Avengers, how can you possibly stop me?
Show them what we got.
Coming through.
But you slipped.
Big guy.
That's all in the swing.
If you step out that door, you're an Avenger.
You didn't see that coming?
All right, it's time for some fun.
I'm going in. Can you keep him occupied?
What do you think I've been doing?
Hang on.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Let's finish this.
She's with us.
Dos TV spots de Avengers.
Today, the world ends. When the dust settles, the only thing living will be me.
Oh boy.
On May 1st,
Here we all are, with nothing but our wit and our will to save the world.
our greatest heroes reassemble.
I like my chances.
Avengers: Age of Ultron in theaters May 1st.
Show them what we got.
Coming through.
Avengers,
Hi.
even you can't stop me.
Let's find out.
On May 1st, summer begins with a smash. That was dramatic.
That's impressive.
Avengers: Age of
Today ends the age of man.
Avengers?
Show them what we got.
on May 1st.
Gentlemen, we're at war.
Our greatest heroes
Stand and fight.
reassemble.
How can you possibly stop me?
We're the Avengers. Did you forget?
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Somebody want to deal with that bunker? Thank you.
Rated PG-13 everywhere May 1st.
Un tour de sus localizaciones.
This vulnerable world needs something more powerful than any of us.
In Avengers: Age of Ultron, the Avengers have to deal with the issue of there being a global entity.
it's a different playing field. We're dealing with these situations on a kind of global level.
As much as it could be, it's a much bigger film than the first Avengers. Just visually where we're going.
We're in Italy. It's incredibly cold and rainy and foggy, and we love it.
New York's home to the Avengers Tower, which is massive.
Very enthusiastic fans. They're very welcoming, letting us take over their streets for a few days.
Today, the Avengers finds himself at Dover Castle, continuing the world tour.
Welcome to South Africa, Avengers!
We want to look at the Avengers, see the effect they have on the whole world, for them to come to places like Johannesburg and take with them the inevitable trouble that follows them. How is that going to affect their perception of each other and the world's perception of them?
You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change.
We've gone to far more locations than we have ever before and kind of covered more ground, and so aesthetically everything has just been dialed up.
Avengers, time to work for a living.
¿Y cómo será su historia?
Ultron knows we're coming. Odds are we'll be riding into heavy fire.
That's what we signed up for.
Keep the fight between us.
Avengers Age of Ultron picks up sometime after the first Avengers. Once you have your origin of a team story, the next story is really about, well, can that paradigm sustain? Can these people actually stand each other?
I'm always picking up after you boys.
It's a bigger world, and there's more new characters, and relationships are deeper.
I think what makes this team interesting is that you've got a bunch of people who'd be leaders in their own little world, and all of a sudden put into a team situation where someone has to lead and someone has to follow.
I'm sick of watching people pay for our mistakes.
There still is, a loose chain of command. No one is technically in charge. But when battle breaks out and we need structure, Cap has no problem kind of organizing a team approach.
That's the best you can do!
You had to ask. They're a unit now, so it's not growing pains anymore. It's now just kind of internal conflict, trying to operate as a team.
It's all in the swing.
We covered a lot of ground of establishing who these guys were in the first one, so we were able to really dig down much deeper.
Now we find the Avengers sort of in this business as usual. Why do these characters, why are they so connected to one another? This film explores that connection.
How long before you trust me?
It's not you I don't trust.
We see a lot of new conflicts and loyalties, and, we get further into the heads of all the characters.
Here we all are, with nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
It's really great watching this whole team kind of come together again. The Avengers are all fighting their biggest villain yet.
Ultron in the flesh.
Ultron was always the villain for me. He thinks he's doing the logical robot thing, but he's full of rage.
We can tear them apart. From the inside.
Show them what we got.
Marvel se enorgullece de anunciar a Joel y Anthony Russo, los directores de Avengers Infinity War 1 y 2, y a sus posibles guionistas Christopher Marks y Stephen McFeely. Mark Ruffalo tiene conversaciones con Marvel para hacer la película de Planeta Hulk para la fase 4 de Marvel. Stan Lee tendrá 2 cameos en Avengers Age of Ultron y se nos dice que este no tendría escena post créditos. Stan también nos dice que está feliz de que Spider-Man vaya a estar en el universo cinematográfico, y nos dice que sin duda veremos no solo a todos los héroes hasta ahora salidos, sino que habrá mucho más. Confía en que Infinity War será la batalla por el destino del universo, y este es considerado el OATU de Marvel. También tenemos que el Spider-Man que veremos en el universo cinematográfico será Peter Parker, y que contará de 15 a 17 años que estudia en el instituto, y que este no saldría en la escena final de Avengers Age of Ultron. ¿Y bien qué les ha parecido el video? Los que tienen Netflix, ¿qué les ha parecido la serie? ¿En Deadpool les gusta hasta ahora cómo va el rodaje de su película? Aún Spider-Man no tiene actor definido y Avengers Age of Ultron está a 2 semanas de su estreno. Si tienes algún dato importante déjalo en los comentarios y nos vemos hasta el próximo video.